What is going on, guys? My name is Caddy, and yes, it's been a very long time, but yeah, I am back. This is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet post home, and yeah, for the past 2 months I've not really been bothered with Pokemon, mainly because I wasn't happy with it. I've been busy with work and just other stuff came up, but I'm back. Home has arrived, new mons to play with. I'm excited, but without further ado, the best thing to do is to plug the Battle Discord server, link to right in the description below, and let's just get straight into this battle, guys. So what better way for the comeback is to use an Hisuian Mon, and I'm using an Overqwil. We are fighting a random, and they sending out the Landorus T. To be honest, it looks very nice on there, but I'll lead off with Grimmsnarl, and we're going to get an immediate Reflect up. I will be going through the sets as we go along, but it does set up the rocks. This Grimmsnarl is your classic Grimmsnarl with a Prankster, with Light Clay, dual screens, Parting Shot, and Spit Break. It's pretty nice. I hate fighting against Grimmsnarl, but when you're using it, it's pretty damn good. So they do U-turn out the Landorus T. I haven't really missed that one, and I can't say I'm very disappointed to see it return, but oh well. I don't think it's going to be as good this gen as it has been in the previous gens. I still think Great Tusk will be the most overused mon there. If you saw the team preview, guys, we do pack a Pelipper, so this is a semi-rain team. So we do send in the Regieleki. Now Regieleki is still one-dimensional in this game, but because Terra Blast is a thing, I can guarantee that this is going to be Terra Blast Ice, because that's literally the only way it's going to get around the ground weakness. So obviously my counter to this Regieleki is my Sandy Shocks, who is Scarfed, and will actually outspeed this Regieleki. But I'm just going to switch it in on the Volt Switch, like so. And obviously I'm going to be a bit wary of this Regieleki, because it could Terra at any minute, and I'm a bit scared. So, you know, speaking of Adele, it's just going to Terra right now, and I don't even need to like guess what Terra it's going to be, because it's Terra Ice. It was blatantly obvious. I'm part ground, and luckily I'm behind the light screen, so well, I've just shown that I'm Scarfed because I've just outsped that, and that did a lot of damage because he doesn't resist Volt Switch anymore now. Thanks for that. So I Volt Switch on out, and I'm looking, well, something's going to take a Terra Blast Ice here, but who? Maybe Grimmsnarl, because I'm special defensive. So we're going to send the Grimmsnarl back in, Gnarly, as I've nicknamed it. And we do see Terra Blast Ice. Likewise, my Sandy Shocks is also Terra Ice, and that did not do a lot because I am specially defensive and behind the light screen. So kind of thinking they are going to switch, seeing that they've not done a lot of damage here. So I'm just going to hit the Spirit Break onto something. He does Volt Switch out, which is fine. That does very minimal damage. So something's going to take a Spirit Break coming in. And that was like a Garganacl. It is a Garganacl, right? Okay. So this Garganacl is just going to take the Spirit Break and do a nice bit of chip damage. We do get a special type drop. That means Sod All. But we're going to Parting Shot out. I've had so much fun with this team recently. I've got some losses here and there, and I've got some wins as well. But Overqwil is so good. So we're Parting Shot out with Grimmsnarl. And who shall we bring in? Sandy Shocks, no. So I think we'll bring in Brambleghast, the Devil Snare. Yeah, this is support, obviously, with heavy duty boots, the max speed, max HP. Here comes the obvious Salt Cure. I hate this set. But we do run Spikes, Rapid Spin, Strength Sap and Power Whip. Brambleghast is actually really good. This is my first time using this Brambleghast, and I like it. Really do like it. I mean, I like the Wind Rider ability. It means I'm immune to stuff like hurricanes and heat waves and air slashes and icy winds. It's just a really good immunity. In comes Galarian Zapdos, which could be choice in some way, so we're going to get the Rapid Spin off to get rid of the rocks. But I'm not stopping in anyway, because I don't want to Strength Sap, because I don't want to activate Defiant. And I'm thinking, does this thing touch me in any way? Could pack a flying move. It can't touch me with any fighting moves, which is great, but I'm not going to take that chance. So we're going to send in, I think, do we send in? No, I'm checking. Right, we've got one more turn of Reflect and 2 more turns of Light Screen, so I'm keeping that in mind. So yeah, we are going to switch, and I think we will switch in the Salamence. I think it's the Salamence to switch in, or is it Pelipper? One or the other. So we're switching the Salamence, and yeah, we do have Intimidate, and we are accidentally going to give this Zapdos a +1. Well, it's actually +2, but because of Intimidate, we drop it to -1, but the Defiant will bring it back to +1. But okay, they go for U-turn. It's fine. Now this Salamence is Choice Specs. We are special Salamence. We pack Dragon Pulse, Hurricane, Fire Blast, and Terra Blast Fairy. For some reason, this Salamence is Terra Fairy. I've never even had to use it yet. So in comes the Regieleki. The Reflect wears off. That's fine. I think we're gonna bring the Grimmsnarl back in to get the screens up again, because on the last turn of Light Screen. So Gnarly comes back in. So he goes for the Terra Blast Ice, because I'm never staying in on that. But we take that very well, very well, because of the Light Screen. That's why. So we're going to get the Light Screen back up again. Prankster says I go first regardless, whether you like it or not. I don't care about your 200 speed. But he does withdraw the Regieleki. Back into Galar Zapdos. You know, I could have easily Spirit Break them, but good job I didn't. So Light Screen goes up, and whilst we're at it, we'll get the Reflect up again for another 8 turns. We're going to U-turn on out. I think I know why he brought in the Galar Zapdos. He was predicting me to a parting shot. No. My intention was always to get the screens up again. So he U-turns on out and brings back in Landorus T. Right. Gets the Intimidate drop. You know, that's fine. I'm going to parting shot out anyway. Kind of predicting the rocks. So I kind of want to bring in I think it's Sandy Shocks I bring in. Now here, kind of got played here. So do I go for Sandy Shocks? I think I do. Yeah, it's just post-com, guys. It's just easier. And this battle was done a few hours ago, but I can't remember 2 minutes ago. So so yeah, we do go for the Sandy Shocks, and I'm thinking he knows I'm Terra Blast Ice. There's no other reason why I would bring this in. And he knows I'm Scarfed because I outsped the Regieleki. So he gets the rocks up, and I'm predicting him to switch, fearing the Terra Blast Ice. So I don't Terra, and I go for the Volt Switch, thinking he's got to switch. He knows the Terra Blast Ice is coming. There's no reason for me to bring this in, apart from Terra Blast Ice. So I go for the Volt Switch, and he stays in, and I got played a bit there. So so he goes for the Earthquake. That's going to do some damage. Not too much. It's okay. That's fine. But I'm forced to hard switch because I'm now locked into a Volt Switch. But luckily, Brambleghast can loves eating an Earthquake, so we'll be switching in the Devil's Snare again. Oh yeah, he loved that so much. He's there smiling away at the Landorus. So, you know, I think it's an opportunity to get a 3 spikes up, which I will take gladly. I actually outspeed that. Wow. You forget how fast Brambleghast is. He goes for the U-turn, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I love Brambleghast. It's nice. If you don't get the nickname, it's another Harry Potter reference. So in comes Regieleki again. He really wants this Terra Blast Ice on me. I'm going to stay in this time. I'm thinking I'm behind light screen here. I think I can take a Terra Blast Ice. So I'm going to go for the Strength Sap. And little glitch there on the animation, but it's fine. We don't take that Terra Blast Ice, so that's okay. Devil Snare goes down. We got a layer of spikes up. Not really hampered by the rocks. Well, I am a bit because of Salamence and Pelipper, but Pelipper's only there for the rain. So I'm going to bring in my Sandy Shocks, and this time I am going to Terra. And he knows I outspeed because of Choice Scarf. He knows I'm Scarfed, so. So I Terra Blast Ice, and he stays in on the Terra Blast. I'm like, oh my god! Why are you playing me? Are you just staying in for the hell of it, or whatever? But we Terra type to Ice, and we hit the Terra Blast Ice. We do a bit of damage to this, I think. Yeah, we do a nice chunk of damage. Here he goes for a Terra Blast Ice as well, but because we're no longer ground type, we do resist this, and I do more damage than that. So that's because I forget about the light screen. So I had a little dirt moment and I forgot I was Choice Scarf, so I can't Volt Switch. So you know what, I'm going for a Terra Blast Ice, going for the kill. It does switch out the Regieleki to preserve for later, and he brings back in the Garganackle. Sorry about that. So we go for the Terra Blast Ice again, and we get a nice chunk of damage on this. Nicely done. But he eats a citrus berry. If he didn't eat that berry, the next Terra Blast Ice would have taken it out. Both my screens are gone, but we could good job. Grimmsnarl's still all around, so we can get them back up again. Go for the Terra Blast Ice yet again, but unfortunately we do not take out this Garganackle because of that berry, and he's going to Soak Cure us, and that's going to take us out. So, well, it doesn't take us out, but the residual damage will take us out because Soak Cure is annoying. So we lose Sandy Shocks, which is a shame because it's one of my big hitters on this team. So yeah, we're going to get the rain up. We're going to get bird up. This is a classic physically defensive Pelipper with Damp Rock, with Hurricane, Roost, U-turn, and we've got Chilling Water because I like lowering stats. This team just loves lowering stats. We've got Parting Shot, we've got Strength Sab, we've got Chilling Water. We just love lowering stats. So we do take out Garganackle with a crit. That obviously didn't matter. But it's nice to get that thing out of the way because Garganackle is such an annoying mod to deal with. So in comes the Regieleki. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm looking. You know what? I want to get my screens up again. I'm going to let this Pelipper go down. I just wanted it for the rain. So we're going to hit the U-turn. You can take me out if you want. It goes for the Thunder Cage, but unfortunately for them, they miss. And Pelipper gets the most unexpected kill of Regieleki. Did not expect that. But anyway, we U-turn on out, and before we bring in Overqwil, we're going to get the screens up one more time. And looking at what's left on his team, I think they're all physical attackers, or do damage on the physical side. So I think we only need a Reflect up. Light screen would just be pointless. So in comes Galazapdos. We do get the Reflect up because, you know, prankster. So we've got the Reflect up for another 8 turns. He U-turns on out and takes us out, which is fine. You know what, Grimmsnarl did what it needed to do. And now we've got about 5 or 6 turns of rain to mess with. Once they decide to switch in whatever they want. I'm hoping they switch in Landorus T, because I've got a surprise for that Landorus T. But we don't. They switch in Single Strike Urshifu, who is actually banned. But it doesn't matter, it's a random battle, it's not Smogon rules. So we bring in Overqwil. Now if you look at that set, guys, we run in Liquidation, Crunch, Poison Jab and Fell Stinger. I have since changed that set from Fell Stinger to Swords Dance, because I thought Fell Stinger gave +6 on a kill, but no, it's +3. It's just better to go with Swords Dance. So we go for the Liquidation, do a shit ton of damage. They go for the U-turn. We're behind the Reflect, so that does, you know, does do a bit of damage, but it's fine. I love the nickname of my Overqwil, Kaplunk. If you don't get that, there's a game called Kaplunk, and it's basically all these straws sticking out of a ball, and it looks like that. So in comes Dondozo, and it's unaware. I know it's unaware, and on the physical side, I can't really touch it. So you know what? I want to get a Poison Jab off, and because I want the poison. I hope I get the poison. So we get the Poison Jab off. Do some good damage. That's a crit though. But we do get the poison. That's fantastic. So they go for the curse. That was my original reaction. I was like, so I'm going to have to attack on the special side, which, fortunately for me, I have Salamence for that. So the poison damage is whittling it away. I can't stay in, so I will not do any damage whatsoever. I'm checking how many turns of rain I've got. I've got about 3 turns of rain left. So we go into the Salamence. Horntail, as I've nicknamed it. And they go for rest, I think. You get an Intimidate drop, which means nothing. Yeah, they go for rest. And again, my live reaction was, it's so annoying, but it's alright. So he's sound asleep for the next 2 turns. So I thought, you know what, Soldier, Hurricane. I know your special defense is garbage. We just hit the Hurricane. I'm in the rain. It can't miss. And we almost take that out. Bloody hell. Yeah, you stay asleep. Don't sleep talk. That's leftovers, that's good. So we've got 3 minutes left of this battle. It's been a fun bout, to be honest. So we're going to go for another Hurricane to take this monstrosity out. And also, yeah, Shiny Dondozo is ugly as hell. So that's Dondozo gone. The rain stopped, but it's okay. Pelipper's still around. So in comes Landorus T. I'm locked into Hurricane, but because the rain is gone, I could miss. But you know, my intention was always to get the rain back up again. And at this stage, it can take my Pelipper out. That's fine. I'm not bothered. So in comes Pelipper, gets the rain up again. He goes for Stone Edge. I'm still behind the Reflect, so that's not doing a lot of damage, to be honest. So I go for Chilling Water just to get some damage. Stone Edge again. I'm still living. I'm still living. Oh, that's damage. You know, that's a 2-hit KO with Chilling Water. So the Reflector's gone. That's fine, and he can take me out if he wants. Yeah, U-turns out, which is actually a good play. You know, he can lower me Overqwil's attack. It's a bit irritating. So he does switch out. What's he got left? He's got Landorus, the Urshifu. Oh, and Gyarados Zapdos, right? Yeah. Now, if I had, no, it didn't really matter if I had Swords Dance, but it's fine. I just went for strong liquidation, I think, because it's a stronger move out of the other two, and it's boosted in the rain. So I just went for liquidation. Or did I go for poison jab? Yeah, I went for poison jab for stab. So we're down to the final minute. We're counting down. We get some good damage on the Gallows that does, but the Thunderous Kick is going to take us out. Because, you know, Overqwil is not the best defensively. And we've got Spec Salamence left, and we're not outspeeding this. And unfortunately, guys, we lose this battle. But it was a fun battle. I like this team. So I'll get another recording of this team with Source Dance Overqwil, because that does so much work. So anyway, guys, I'm back. There'll be more videos coming. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.